Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. What do we have coming in for you, Gemini? So we're going to see what we have coming in. How do you feel about your person, your situation, and how do they feel in the future outcome? So how does Gemini feel about their person or situation in 4 or 5 cards? How does Gemini feel about their person and or situation? How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini? How does Gemini's person feel about Gemini? So Gemini, the first card we get for you is the 5 of Swords. You are conflicted. You feel defeated, or maybe you feel like you defeated someone here with the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords could be hurtful words. Maybe you are going through something that was said to you or something that you said to the person. There is some sense of defeat here. Sometimes the 5 of Swords could be hurtful words being exchanged. 6 of Cups, reminiscing. For the month of April, you'll be reminiscing on what was said or what was done, or the happy times between you and someone, and you know, just being nostalgic. 10 of Cups, fantasizing about a happy ending here. You might be going through a happy time, a happy ending. Yeah, a happy ending, sorry. You might be going through a happy time with someone here for the month of April. Or again, there could be a lot of fantasizing here, but also there were words that were exchanged here. The Emperor, taking control of something. I feel like you are mustering the strength to take control of a situation. There could be a father figure around, or someone that you're dealing with, an authority figure, but there is a happiness with this person. If this is you, you are taking control of the situation. As you can see, the Emperor is here again. So there's something about a family situation here. 10 of Cups does symbolize family. There were hurtful words exchanged. There were hurtful times exchanged, but there's also some happiness coming in for April. The Star card. Yeah, there's like this ideal scenario that's coming in for you. The Star is also having hope for something, wishing, being very hopeful for the month of April. I do see that you are being very hopeful for a situation regarding a father figure, maybe someone who's older, much older, a boss even. But I do feel like it's more about family. So maybe you are a father, or you're becoming a father, and there is something here that you are hopeful about. Now, how does your person feel about you? The Fool. They took a risk. They're taking a risk here. 2 of Swords. This person is kind of like indecisive on what to do moving forward. The Moon. They are hiding things. This person's keeping a lot of emotions under wraps. They're not really speaking about it. Page of Swords. They don't know how to communicate. This person is really, it's like a starter pack on communication. Like, this person doesn't really know how to communicate. 4 of Cups. Sometimes they take their emotions and they spill them in the wrong ways. They use, how do you say, they express their emotions in the worst way sometimes, and in this manner they act disinterested, or they come off as disinterested in a situation. Now give me a clarifier for the Moon card. This could be a Cancer or have a Cancer placement, or Pisces. The Emperor, again, we get like a father figure here. We get someone who's very controlling. They love to control their emotions, their own emotions. They love to like not talk about it and act as if everything's okay, move forward, and just keep getting praise. This person, yeah, they've taken a risk for the month of April. They're taking a risk, but then again, you see like the communication diminishing a bit, and at the end you're gonna see that this person doesn't want to express their emotions in the best way. They're very controlling. Could be an Aries, definitely. That the Emperor represents Aries. As you can see, the Ram is there. Very prideful, but they have a lot of emotions under the surface that they're not expressing. They don't know how to express them. We also get the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Could be a mother-father situation here. But yeah, I do feel like there's this ideal happiness going on between family for the month of April, but at the core, this person, this might be the Emperor, they have a lot of undealt emotions that they're dealing with that they don't want to talk about. But overall, your perception of them is great. I feel like there is hope here on your end, Gemini, and how you feel about this person. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be a male. Emperor can be female, male, could be you. So what's the future outcome between Gemini and this person? For the month of April, what's the future outcome between Gemini and this person? And 5 cards, what's the future outcome between Gemini and this person? We get the 3 of Swords, heartbreak, disappointment. It could be feeling drained as well. In this deck, we do get the person here just laying there, like feeling exhausted from a situation. The Lovers, there's a choice here to be made. The Lovers is a deep connection, a very soulful connection, but there's also like heartbreak. There's a lot of things coming to the surface for the month of April. The Fool card, taking a risk. There's a risk happening here. Maybe someone is leaving this heartbreak and making a decision to move forward to the 3 of Wands, to the future, to the unknown. The Knight of Cups. There is a nice offer here for dinner, maybe for like going out, lunch, trip even. I do see travel for some of you with these 3 cards here. I think you are moving forward from this heartbreak, from this tumultuous time of, you know, disappointment. What's the Fool card for the month of April? But you have to, these emotions have to come to the surface. We get the Star again. When the Ace of Wands, a new adventure, a new chapter to explore with the Ace of Wands. I do see that here. There's a lot of Wands energy, a lot of fire. And why the 3 of Swords? The King of Pentacles, stability, Queen of Swords. There could be, sometimes the Queen of Swords could be a divorcee, or someone who speaks their mind and cuts people out. So there's like 2 individuals here. King of Pentacles could be someone who is very on top of their finances. This could be you even saying the truth, Gemini, because Queen of Swords can be a Gemini. Being very blunt and telling this person what you want and what you expect, and you do not want to be disappointed as the 3 of Swords. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here, Gemini. I hope it resonates for the month of April. If it doesn't, please check your Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.